Okay, let's go ahead and return to some more Crystalis. Went ahead and got up to level 14 and almost all the way to 15, so, you know, it'll be good for that as we go through. Still, level 16 is the final level, so, you know, getting very, very close to that. And I did pick up one new special thing, that being the warrior ring there. Just come in here and you chat with her, and the first thing she says kind of gives you a tiny hint that, you know, she is sort of on your side. And what you do is you go ahead and you turn into Akahana, and you chat with her, and, you know, obviously it does nothing now, but, you know, when you do it the first time, she is very happy to see Akahana, and she gives you the warrior's ring, which is a thing which makes it so that you don't need to charge. You can just automatically fire the level 1 attack, which is amazingly handy since, you know, you don't really have too much of a, long-range attack otherwise. Or at least, not without charging, of course. So yes, went ahead and did all the grinding up here in this fortress. Namely, if you want to know where that was, it was right here. Because, right here, you kill this guy, and then you wait, and there's another guy, and then kill him, and you wait, and there's another guy, and they just endlessly spawn right there. You just sit there, and you don't even have to move, you just... they come directly to you in order to be killed, which is kind of awesome. So yes, Goa Fortress here is basically the largest fortress in the entire game, and we're going to be going this way, and our defense is such that these flying demon things don't actually hurt us, which is nice. Now, this first area is a tiny bit of a maze. There's sort of all these stairways and platforms you can walk around on. Most of them either lead to each other or lead, you know, directly to dead ends. We're heading off this way so we can face the first boss, and I want to try and kill demon things as they get near. It is our first rematch with General Kelbesk. Yeah, that's actually a bit amazingly painful. Let's actually try to avoid that, shall we? Because yeah, even with your defense all the way up, and even being at a, you know, higher level than is necessary for the boss fight, I think 13 is recommended for Kelbesk, you still take an amazing amount of damage from him, and from, you know, all the bosses, and most of the enemies. And totally ignoring the treasure chest is just, you know, refill stuff. Well, that must have sucked, but, yeah. We will go rescue all of the other people. There we go. Okay, so now we are... well, now we're poisoned because, spider. Yeah, let's, trick you over there and then go over here. So now we are heading down and around here. And of course, you know, if I had defeated General Kelbesk at that earlier time and then, you know, gotten to a later area, it would have been faster on the grinding, but, doesn't really matter, since, you know, it wasn't recorded, so... Alright, let's just carry on. A little bit ahead here, there we go. Switch over to the Sword of Water. Yeah, let's not have that happen. Another of these sort of areas where you have to wander around and find the right spots to cross at. And again, there are other ways you can go, and they will all lead to dead ends. There are a few of the dead ends will have treasure chests in them. I'm completely ignoring them because, you know, save states and over-leveling, but there are things that will, you know, the items that restore health and mana are scattered around. Actually, let's go ahead and now reduce still need that. So yeah, we'll just, see how... Oh, wow. He actually did like that. He was not overly affected. There we go. Hopefully there are no more of them in our way. Spiders I don't mind too much, but that guy was a bit tough to defeat and, you know, impossible to really get around. Thanks, game. Fortunately, these don't cost overly much as far as mana is concerned. And yeah, I probably could have, you know, just, managed that with the Sword of Thunder even faster, or just with the regular shots there, since we had much more room to walk around in, but either way. Time for boss number 2. Rematch with, Sabera. Oh, wow, not as strong. Interesting. Although I guess that was the projectile attack, I'm sure. Actually hitting Sabera does the exact same, 50 damage. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And once again, just ignoring the treasure chest, it's still just more recuperative items. Alright. Let me just get to the right section of this. This is basically the spike room. Gonna have to deal with all of the spikes in this area. Okay, let me just double check on the map really quick. Just trying to figure... Okay, so yeah, once again, there are a lot of different ways to go. Spikes every damn where. What? Okay, so they're basically reduced to the level of the swamp from the early game, and how much damage they're dealing to us, given how much frickin' defense we have at the moment. And yeah, just various recuperative items exist in the dead ends off to the sides. We're just gonna go straight to the boss, because don't care at all about any of these things. There we go, good. Okay, so there should be a spike pit right there, yes, which means that this is the right one. And you can use the rabbit boots if you want to hop quickly through the spikes to take even less damage. But, you know, given how little damage they are doing, doesn't seem like it much matters. Yeah, you can just wait over there and see ya. Oh, wasn't all the way to the edge there. Okay, we got 2 of these to get across. Yeah, I love the old fake-out trick with these older NES, or, well, NES port action RPGs. You just get the enemy to follow you one way and then sneak around them, because you won't actually be fast enough. Alright, and now we once again face off with Mado, who is, you know, still really hard to actually dodge. At the end, we'll get another one of the full heals, so not as worried about damage taking with this. Doesn't help when you get stuck on the edge of the thing up there, or, you know, all the quaking that's he's causing, which is, you know, preventing you from moving. Should be about dead though. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, never mind. Well, never mind, then never mind. Obviously, we are gaining experience, so we have defeated him. That should have been obvious. Anyways, a little bit further to go. Let me just map out the quickest route here. Oh, and yes, now that we are level 15, our health and HP are maxed out. Nice that they go with the old NES max of 255. Okay, so then. Let's see. Off this way first. Again, this is kind of a maze, but it's really more kind of a big loop-around type area, because, a lot of these pathways, if you keep going around them, they will lead back to other pathways that you can get to, so... Not so much a maze as just several loop-arounds that have basically one exit of going the way you want to go. Oh, and, you know, as with the last video, money still remains utterly pointless, so... Not actually bothering to, you know, try and get to all the money that they are dropping. Okay, let's see, whereabouts are we? Right there. Salamander things now. Interesting. Forgot that we had seen those as enemies previously. Ooh, yeah, that happened to arrive at the perfect time. And no enemies in that little section. Nifty. Okay, so... where does that lead? This leads somewhere, but, let's not walk directly into giant eyeball monsters. Where the heck does this lead? Oh yeah, that leads, where the... what? Oh, okay, that's a major shortcut. Sure. Basically, if we had gone down this way, we would end up on the far right side of this room, where, now we're on the far left side of this room, and the left side is where we want to be. Basically, once we get through... oh, hey, it's not even a barrier. Cool. Alright, so... the leader of Draconia's forces, Carmine. Obviously, it's going to be a pretty difficult battle, but we're already, one level above where we are, you know, sort of supposed to be, I guess. Still really painful to actually touch the bosses, so try not to do that. Like all these other little attacks we can tank. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, and this treasure chest we actually care about. We now have Kensu's body, which is a thing that we need to use on this little blue slime right here. Alright, so then with that, we're done with this stupid fortress. And that is where we'll be heading next. And I believe we already have the Bow of Moon. That was given to us by the Amazons. And with this, we have total mobility in that, we can basically say, I can fly now. I don't have to deal with your platforming puzzles or... well, not so much puzzles, but, you know, waiting for things or other things of that nature. And actually, let's go ahead and do a quick thing, just because we can. Get on out of here, and let's see. I think we're gonna want to go... yeah, that's fine. Oh, and naturally he doesn't heal us. Thanks, Kensu. No real matter. Okay, so then... let's see, okay, so now I know where we are. Head on back here. Nice flight not equipped. Really could have sworn I did that. Oh well, no real matter. Alright. And we do this a whole bunch of times. And this gets us into, the Oasis Desert, actually. Well, the Oasis Desert Cave. Where we can pick up the Storm Bracelet a little bit early. Which is a rather nice thing to have. Now we can, charge up and have the most powerful weapon in the game, basically. Well, next to the Crystalis sword, but that'll come a little bit later on. So then, let's go ahead and, teleport on out of here. Where the heck was, yes, go to Swan. There's our inn. Oh, and there was, one of those chests that I think the third boss there, Motto, he dropped a, Sacred Shield, but the, Battle Shield here is much better, so not really at all necessary. Alright, we want to head out the west side so we can actually get to go afield. And from here we are heading over to Mount Hydra again. There's the Oasis Cave, I'm pretty sure. Or, not the Oasis Cave, the Oasis Desert. Okay, let me get the map open real quick again, since pretty much we are just heading straight for the peak. We don't have to deal with any of the things here. Although I guess I should be killing monsters, because we do need to hit level 16. Pretty much right now we are just in get all the things mode. Pretty much just a couple of things left to pick up before we actually make it to the end of the game. Obviously we have the Bow of the Sun to pick up, but there are a couple of other things that we need to pick up. The Best Shield being one of them. Where the heck is that? Right, that was in the other area that we have to go revisit. Okay, let's see. Just checking through on the map, since it is kind of a little bit mazy in this area. Just a lot of different paths you can take, most of which end in items. But you know, we are way beyond past needing items. Sort of been past needing items since we started the game, so yeah. Okay. Not enough to kill it. There. Oh, hey, and those are still frozen. I was not expecting that, so that's cool. Also, we may as well go ahead and switch over to that, since we won't be needing to teleport before we actually get to anything else. Now then, this cave, of course there's another one of these jackasses. Out of the way. Okay, let's see, we are down there. We need to go through a lot of cave. Yeah, I'm actually not gonna bother carrying this time. Holy crap, those guys hurt still. It really does boggle my mind just how annoying that whole aspect of, like, didn't even care to actually, you know, going back to areas that you haven't been to in a long time. You still take ridiculous amounts of damage from things, and that really bugs me. Kind of negates the whole feeling of getting more powerful as you level up and buy better armor. Really seems like I should be taking negligible damage from these things now instead of massive amounts of damage. Especially considering that max HP is 250 frickin' 5. Okay, so then. I think I took a wrong turn somewhere. Maybe. Nope, 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 we're good. And with that... Alright. Nope, not gonna hurry. One more thing to do before we, you know, continue on with the actual story. Okay, so we got that. Looks like we're going to the Cave of Sticks. Oh, great. Damn it, we're not actually able to teleport out of here. Do have to, totally forgot that the cave was indeed here on the top of Mount Hydra. So we get to go all the way back around, dealing with these jerks again. And, you know, of course I could just heal back up to, full health with the refresh spell instantly, and wouldn't really much matter, but, oh well. Okay, so, let's see. Yep, straight back out the way we came. Come on, game. Okay, that, well, not that, but this will bring us back out to this area out here. Of course, we have this guy I forgot about. Probably gonna find at least one more of them on the way to, Cave of Sticks as well. And I think I do recall the Cave of Sticks requiring the Wind Sword for the various barriers, but I could be wrong on that. We'll find out. Okay, so then, let's see. Cave of Sticks map. Okay, so yes, very, very, short little excursion in here. Just have to, head up. Oh, are you serious, game? Oh, okay, it's just one of these guys. Never mind. Just a mini-boss. Very easily taken out mini-boss. Alright, and we open up this to get the Psycho Shield. Finally something worthwhile. We now have the best shield in the entire game. Okay, don't need that map anymore, don't need that map anymore. Where are we going back to now? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes, we are in fact now going into the Oasis Cave where looks like the... Oh, hey, no, there is a cool thing in there. Two cool things. Okay. Let's teleport on, right the heck on out of here. Go back to Swan. And may as well equip the flight spell since it is always the most fun to use. Wondering if we're going to be hearing this even in the, like, final areas as we get to them. Okay, not here, that's nice. Okay, so let's see, that is cave number 1, that's cave number 2. Okay, so then, just sort of heading on over here to get to this first cave. Now, in the original NES version, you did used to be able to, get the Psycho Armor in, I think, either this desert area or the next desert area, but they changed that for this version. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so then, let's see. Looks like... can we? Yes, we can! Totally removes the need for, that sort of, using the water sword. Okay, so then. Go ahead and switch on back to that, so we actually have something resembling good attack power. Yeah, just head right on into the middle here. Not quite the middle I was hoping for. Where is this, spot we can get through? Map, you're lying to me. I can't get through that way. Oh well. No real matter. And up here is a good, useful item anyway. The leather boots basically make it so that those spikes you can cross do no damage whatsoever. So, you know, if you don't want to use magic to get across those things, that can be a thing that you do instead. Damn it, man. Get out of here. There. And the power ring is one of the most useful. Basically, can we get an explanation? Explanation? No? No explanation? Right, can only do that in other things. Pretty much the power ring kind of acts like the, other things that improve defense, except obviously it, improves offense. And somewhere there's a rabbit. Supposedly right around here, but I don't see one. Let me double check on this,